Welcome, good morning everyone. Nice and fresh, nice and bright. You can spend the rest of the day on the beach or somewhere, as we're supposed to have an amazing weather. So let's just warm up before we start. Take both of the legs in front of you and start rolling them in and out a few times. Hi everyone, hi Anna, hi Debbie. And we're going to inhale, raise the left arm up, right arm up and the left leg, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Try to draw your core in, your stomach muscles in. Going backwards, it's okay, just make sure that your spine is not running, that we're still maintaining nice length. Inhale up, exhale down. And carry that on a few more times. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale. In, exhale. Do that 3 more times on each side. And then bring the legs back, and we're going to bring the palms by your side. We're going to inhale, open the feet out to the side. Exhale, bring your feet in. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in. One more time on each side. Inhale, exhale. Okay, we're going to hug the left knee to your chest, and then you can lift that left foot off the floor and start rotating your foot. So just getting some movement into your ankle joint. We will do quite a few standing postures today, so just getting warm up, and then the other side. And now you can grab the back of your leg, and as we're inhaling, lift that leg up, exhale, bring the palms on the front of your knee. And do that a few more times. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. 4 more times. In, exhale, keeping your spine nice and long, your shoulders relaxed. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, well, let's hug the other knee to your chest. And you can lift that foot off the floor and start cycling your foot one way, the other way. Okay, and then inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 more times. Hi everyone, hi Krisha. Cześć mamo. Okay, 2 more times. That's lovely. And then take the legs in front of you and roll your legs in and out a few times. Okay, well, let's go to all fours. And you can place a blanket underneath your knees if you want to. And from here, we're going to, in a cat-cow pose, just warm the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A few more times. Keep the knees hip distance apart, your feet in line with your knees, your palms in front of your fingers spread out wide to avoid the strain in your wrist. You can keep your elbows, especially for those of you who lock the elbows and hyperextend the joints. Try to just have the elbows so they face one another and slightly soft, if this is the case. A few more times. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale. Deep that spine, open your heart chakra. Exhale, round the spine, relax the neck and the head down. A few more times. In, exhale. 4 more times. So now extend your right leg behind you, lift it up, Try to keep the pelvis square. Hold it there for 4 more breaths. And then lower your foot down and take that leg out to the side. You're going to bring the inner part of your foot down. And you can either stay in here, or if you want to go to the next step, you can lower the elbows down or just completely relax down towards the ground. You can press the forehead down. And here, 2 things. Keep pressing the chest down to the ground so you really can feel the opening in your upper body. Also, the inner part of your leg. Keep pressing it down to the ground. Two more breaths. And then gently come back up. Take that leg across your body to the left now. You're going to tuck the toes under and keep pressing the heel down to the ground. Few more breaths. And then what you could do, either stay there or you can walk the palms towards your right side. And once more, keep pressing the heel down to the ground and keep pressing your chest down to the ground. Few more breaths. And then gently come up, walk the palms back to your mat, bring the leg back, and then bend the right knee. We're going to do that on the other side. Now extend the left leg behind you, point your toes down, keep the pelvis as square as you can, and stay there. 4 more breaths. I can rest my foot on my dog. Now, you're going to take that left leg out to the side, bring the inner part of your foot down to the ground, and the option is either to stay in here or lower yourself down on your elbows, or if you want to take it the next step further, you can just relax the forehead down. Again, keep pressing the inner thigh down to the ground, keep pressing your chest down to the ground, and above all, just keep breathing. Two more breaths. And then lift yourself to come up. Take that left leg across your body now to the right. You're going to tuck your toes under. Keep pressing the heel down to the ground. And then again, you're either going to stay up here, or you can walk the palms towards the left and lower yourself down either on your elbow or all elbows, or press the chest down to the ground. Deep breaths. Keep pressing the heel down to the ground. Two more breaths. And then come back. Bring the leg down, bring the knee down, and we're going to go from cat into downward facing dog. Inhaling. Tuck your toes under. Into the dog as you exhale. Inhale, dip your spine, exhale into the dog. Inhale, exhale. A few more times. Inhale. Times. And then stay in here. Bend one knee and then bring the opposite heel down to the ground, and then the other knee. A few more times. Okay. Now we're going to inhale, bring the knee towards your nose, exhale, going back, inhale, that leg is going to go out to the side, exhale, back, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, one more time, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, have a little rest. And let's do that on the other side. So come back to all fours. Inhaling, building your spine. Exhale, into downward facing dog. Spread the fingers out wide. That reduces the strain of your wrist. And inhale, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. And then bring the knees down on the floor. And once more, extend into the swan. Come back to all fours. Bring the left foot forward in between your palms. And we're going to come up. You can bring the left elbow on the inside of, above your left knee. And the right palm will be either on your waist. And if that's okay with you, then you can just stay in here in a twist. If you want to go a little bit further, then you can just extend that arm above you. Now, if you're okay here, stay in here. If you want to go to the next level, you're going to bring that palm on the inside of your foot, tuck your toes under, and stay in here. 4 more breaths. Open. That's lovely. Bring the palm down. And now we're going to extend that left leg in front of you. If you need to bend the knee, then do so. Option of lowering that knee down on the floor. Keep pressing the right heel down, the left knee either bend or straight, and then lengthen the whole of your spine as you inhaling. Exhale down. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. Bring the right knee down on the floor. Bring the left knee down on the floor. We're going to bring the right foot forward. And then again, bring the right elbow above the right knee. Option to stay here. Or taking the left arm up, opening. 3 more breaths. You can stay here a bit longer, should you wish to. If not, bring the right palm on the inside of the right foot and either keep the knee down on the floor, or you can come onto your left toes and then open. And you can either extend that arm or keep the palm on your waist, up to you. Lift the chest slightly off your thigh, so you're not collapsing onto your thigh completely. 2 more breaths. Okay, bring the left palm down. And now you can either extend the right leg or keep the knee slightly bent. And we're going to inhale, look ahead of you, exhale down. In, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time, lengthen, exhale. Come back to downward facing dog. And then have a little rest in a swan. we're going to come back to downward facing dog. And then we're going to lift the right leg up, exhale down. Inhale, as you're bringing that leg, bring the chest closer towards your leg. Inhale, up, exhale down. Inhale. Now we're going to come onto the twist. You can bend at the right knee. And again, if you are comfortable in here, you can stay here for a few more breaths. If you want to just peel open a little bit more, you can step that foot back, bend the left knee, and then open. Deep breaths. Then bring that palm down, lift the leg up, bring it down. And then the left side, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Then come to the side twist. You can bend the knee, option to stay in here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, then you can step that foot back and open. Deep breath. And then bring the palm down. Lift the leg up. And once more, just have a little rest in a swan. You can keep the elbows bent so you're not extending your arms too far in front of you. In this way the shoulders remain a bit more relaxed. A few more breaths, just have a little rest there. And from here, lift yourself up, walk the palms back, and then bring your left foot forward, bring your right foot forward. Standing here with the feet hip distance apart, you can bring the palms on your ankles or below your knees. Inhale, lengthen to tabletop, exhale down. Inhale. A few more times. In. Exhale down, bend the knees, unroll yourself to come up vertebrae by vertebrae. And then come back to standing. Bring the palms beside you or slightly away from you. We're just going to twist. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale. A few more times. Okay, we're going to do a little sequence. So we're going to again stand with the feet hip distance apart from one another. We're going to inhale, raise your arms up above your head. You're going to exhale, go into Utkatasana. Inhale up, exhale into Uttanasana. Inhale, one arm up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, arms down. Okay, I will talk you through it and we will do it a few more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, one arm up, keep the head down so you're not straining neck. Exhale, down. Inhale, up, come up with a straight back, belly in. As you're inhaling, exhale, arms down. Inhale. Arms up, exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale up, Uttanasana. Inhale, one arm up into the twist, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Bend the knees, straight spine, belly in. Inhale, exhale, arms down. Two more times. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, one arm up, keep looking down when I don't want to strain the neck, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, bending the knees, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, and then with a straight spine. Inhale, come up, exhale, arms down, have a rest into that. Bring your palms in together at your chest and then stay in here a few more breaths. Keep your spine nice and long and just imagine a very powerful vortex, like a vortex line of this pure energy flowing into you, lengthening your legs up, your spine up towards the sky. The whole of your body feels really well stretched and long. All the aches and pains are just disappearing with every breath that you take. A few more breaths. Now we're going to do a little sequence. It will involve balancing, so by all means you can stand near the wall, and if you feel yourself wobbly, then you can just move one arm and support yourself with the other arm. Okay, so we're going to slightly step the left foot forward, and we're going to take your arms out to the side while lifting the right knee off the floor. So it goes like that. Inhale, exhale, back. You can take that leg back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. In. Oh yeah, sorry. So let's start again. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in. You can lift that knee higher. Inhale, exhale. Two more times. In, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale, in, exhale. In, hold the knee up, stay here for a few more breaths. Four more breaths, if you can. And then relax that foot down. Have a little rest in here. Deep breath. Once more, work with that powerful energy line flowing in and out of your body. I'm just going to put some music on while you're resting. Okay, we've got that left on the other side. So now you're going to very slightly step your right foot forward. And arms out to the side, we're lifting the left knee up. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more times. In, exhale, in, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now lift that knee up. Open your arms and stay in here breathing. Just open your heart chakra. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind your shoulders. Relax. Spine nice and long. Deep breaths. 4 more breaths. And then lower that foot down, and we're going to go into Uttanasana. So you can lift the toes off the floor and bring your palms underneath your toes. And again, inhale into half forward bend, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times, inhale, exhale, once more. And then stay in Uttanasana, bring your body weight forward to your toes rather than your heels. And just surrender. Forward bends are calming in nature, but not necessarily that will be relaxing for everyone. So just observe what's coming up for you while you're in a forward bend. Soften wherever you can. Two more breaths. Bend the knees and unroll yourself to come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your fingertips on your shoulders. Inhale, elbows up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. And then change the direction. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more times. And we're going to take the arms out to the side once more and inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, like in a seesaw motion. Inhale, exhale. In. You can close your eyes if you want to exhale. Keep your stomach in, especially when you're coming back to the center. Inhale, exhale, in, exhale. One more time on each side after this. Inhale, up to one side, exhale, down. And stay in here for a few moments. Breathe. More breaths. And we're going to now step the feet wide apart from one another, and you're going to come into the squat. So coming down, and you can bring the elbows above the knees, and you're going to inhale, raise your bum up, slightly exhale, lower it down as much as you can. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. In, exhale. Come on, 4 more times. Inhale, exhale. In, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Stay in here for 4 breaths if you can. And then gently come up, bring the legs together, and then have a little rest. Squats are very powerful, loads of energy raising up from the lower chakras up. Two more breaths. And we're going to go into Kanjanasana, tail wagging pose. So it is up to you how far you want to take the legs apart. When you go into the posture, you may find that the legs are maybe too wide apart or too close to one another. Then obviously come out and adjust yourself. So your toes are going to go slightly out to the side. And you're going to come into the squat and wrap your arms around your legs and lower that bum down. I will show you how far to really go, but then again, you will be able to see it yourself. So you're going to squat down and you're going to wrap your arms around the legs. If you can, and bring the palms on the top of your feet And then again, don't be too high, don't be too low. Get that bum somewhere down, in the middle, in between, where it's actually a bit harder for you, and breathe. I want you just to circulate all that energy in between your legs, your pelvis, all your reproductive organs if you're a woman. Keep breathing, very powerful posture. Give yourself a permission to come out of the pose if you need to, and then maybe you can just have a rest for 2 or 3 breaths, and then come back into the pose. Keep breathing. Don't keep that bum too high up or too low down, somewhere in there in between where it's actually harder. 6 more breaths if you can stay there for 6 breaths. And smile, that always deepens the posture, makes it easier. 3 more breaths. And then gently come up and give your legs a good shake. And again, resting in Tadasana. Work with that energy, just flushing with such force inside your body. And as you're exhaling, we want to just get anything out of our body that we no longer need, that doesn't serve us. So keep visualizing that energy with such a force, flooding inside your body, just washing stresses, tension, anxiety, depression, grief, sadness, everything that's stuck in there. Think of maybe 1 or 2 emotions that you've been struggling with recently. And keep flashing it, keep visualizing that every time you exhale, that emotion is just bit by bit leaving your body. We don't need that. Why do we always store so many bad emotions that get stuck in our body? Wouldn't it be nice if all we had was just pure light and all those beautiful emotions inside without that negativity? So keep flashing it, keep visualizing it. Once more, we're going to take the legs wider apart from one another. You can take them wider apart now. Again, it just depends on how big the stance, it depends on your flexibility. We're going to bring the palms on your waist. So you're going to lengthen the whole of your spine and bend forward from your hips rather than bending forward from your waist. Lengthening, if you need to bend the knees, then do so. And then coming down into the forward bend, you can rest the palms in front of you. And then here you can adjust yourself, maybe take a wider stance. Look ahead of you, lengthen, and then if you can, going down a bit more. If not, stay where you are. Again, move your body weight forward to your toes. Keep rolling the inner knees out. More breaths. And then gently walk the palms back. You can turn your right toes out to the side. You can walk the palms towards your right foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, down. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, down. Stay here for 4 breaths. Walk the palms back to the center, turn that foot back in. Now turn your left toes out to the side, walk the palms towards your left foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, and stay here for 4 breaths. Draw the muscles of the right leg up. So from your knee, it's all coming up into your quadricep. This way you're protecting your knee joint. 2 more breaths. And then bring the palms back to the center. Now bring the toes in. And in here, what you're going to do is, you're going to, again, bring your left elbow above the left knee, and then keep alternating, swapping. Inhale to one side and bring the pelvis down to the ground as much as you can. Exhale to the left. Inhale, exhale. A few more times. One more time on each side. And then gently come up. Heel to your feet closer towards one another. And then bring the arms up, interlock your fingers apart from the index finger. Lengthen the whole of your spine. Exhale to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale. Use the stomach muscles as you're coming back to the center. One more time on each side. Come back up. Inhale, lengthen the whole of your spine. Exhale, bring your arms back down. Okay, we're going to sit down. And you're going to extend the right leg in front of you, bend the left knee. And you're going to wrap your right arm around the left leg. Bring the left palm behind you. Point your right toes up. Before we twist, lengthen the whole of your spine. Start initiating the twist from the opposite hip, so the hip is moving. Your belly, all your internal organs are moving. Then your spine, lastly your head, either looking ahead of you or looking over your left shoulder. Long deep breaths. Two more breaths, and then come back to the center. You can now move the left foot slightly away from the right knee and bring the left elbow on the inside of the left knee. Make sure that you're not pushing that knee out to the side. In order to avoid doing that, you can press the knee towards the elbow. Bring the right palm behind you once more. First lengthen, exhale, twist. Keep your shoulders relaxed but your spine long. Point the right toes up, so we're engaging our hamstrings too. Three more breaths. And then gently come back to the center. We're going to come into the forward bend. Lengthen the whole of your spine as you inhale, exhale down. Again, try to keep the knee relatively up rather than lowering down. You can bend the knee if you need to. Deep breaths. Two more breaths. And then gently come back up. And we're going to swap the sides. So bend the right knee. Extend the left leg in front of you. Point your left toes up. Wrap the left arm around the right leg. Bring the right palm behind you. Lift, inhale, exhale, twist. Keep your spine long, but your shoulders relaxed. And in twist, you just try to assess where you are, how the posture is, and how far you can or you want to go. And finding that edge. After a few breaths, you may want to twist a little bit more, but finding that edge that you know that this is it for you. And staying in that awareness. Two more breaths. Come back to the center as you inhale. Excuse me. Move that right foot slightly away from your left leg. Bring the right elbow on the inside of your right knee. Again, make sure that you're not doing that. Keep pressing the knee towards the elbow. Left palm behind you. Lengthen, twist. You can either look ahead of you or over your left shoulder. Those with neck problems, don't strain. Make sure that the twist is not just happening from your neck, because sometimes we really twist that neck too much and all the tension that's created in there, we don't want that. Why being tense when we're doing yoga? We've got enough tension going on. 2 more breaths. And then come back to the center and again lengthen the spine and then come forward. 4 more breaths. And then gently come back up. Take the legs in front of you. And now we're going to go into half forward bend. You can bend the knees, slide the palms down, let the head drop down. A few more breaths in there. And gently unroll yourself to come up, sit in Sukhasana with your legs crossed. And then turn the head to one side as you're inhaling, exhale to the other side. And then bring the chin down, roll the head from side to side. Just half of the head roll. And then, if it's okay for your neck, then start doing the full head roll. Inhale, chin up, exhale down. If it's not okay, then stay with the half head roll. Inhale, exhale. Change the direction and the other way. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And then bring the head back to the center. Just staying, closing your eyes, centering yourself now. After your physical practice. And then keep breathing deeply. We're going to use the mantra today while breathing. Mantras are there to help you focus if your thoughts get distracted, and not only you can bring the awareness back to the breath as your anchor. The breath is always your anchor, but also to bring it back to the mantra that we will be saying to ourselves mentally. So as you inhaling, say Sat, S-A-T, exhale Nam, N-A-M. The truth is my name. Sat Nam. Sat as we inhale, Nam as we exhale. I want you to lengthen the breath as much as you can. You're lengthening, inhaling, lengthen your exhalation, and leave that exhalation a little bit longer than you would normally have. So lengthen to as much as you can. Keep breathing. Keep focusing on the breath, on the mantra. And as with every meditative practice, obviously putting the pressure on yourself about not thinking, not having thoughts coming in and going out, and it's practically impossible to do that. They will come, they will go. And I think important thing is to remember when we meditate, when we breathe, is to leave your doors open. Let the thoughts come and go. Just don't serve them tea and cakes. Leave the doors open. Let the thoughts come and go. Just don't engage with them. Don't engage in conversations. Acknowledge that they're there. Acknowledge them coming and going. Sat Nam. Sat as you inhale. Nam as you exhale. The truth is my name. Sat as you inhale. Nam as you exhale. Leave the door open for your thoughts. Let them come and go. Don't engage in dialogue, discussion, conversations with them. Just let yourself be in the spacious awareness of doing nothing, going nowhere, just being in the here and now. Breathing in and out. That's the safest place to be, in the now. Just breathing. We don't know what will happen in the future. We can't take back anything that happened in the past. That's the best place to be, the safest place to be. There's no other place like the now. And how many times do we spend in the now? And then you can just let the mantra stop, take the mantra out of your awareness and be aware of your breath. Just your breath now flowing in and out. Just acknowledge how you feel after that breathing practice. How are you feeling after your yoga practice? I hope you feel energized, ready for the rest of the day, for whatever you will be doing. You can open your eyes. Let me share something with you. The next time you lose your heart and you cannot bear the experience to what you are feeling, you may recall this. Change the way you see it. Instead of blaming our discomfort on outer circumstances or as our own weakness, we can choose to stay present and awake to your experience, not rejecting it, not grasping it, not buying the stories that we relentlessly tell ourselves. This is priceless advice that addresses the true cause of suffering, yours, mine, and that of all beings. Pema Chodron said that from one of her books. She writes beautiful books. Thank you all for connecting from England, Poland, Canada, and the States. Thank you so much. I feel really blessed, and you have a wonderful day, and I will see you for our meditation class on Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. Namaste.